It was a muggy night in the city, the kind where every streetlight flickered through a haze of heat and exhaust. The sidewalks were nearly empty as Rebecca hurried past shuttered storefronts, her sandals slapping against cracked concrete, the weight of the day pressing on her shoulders. Just as she neared the corner at the old gas station, headlights spilled across her path. A sedan idled gently, windows down. The man behind the wheel smiled, clean-cut, confident. When he offered her a lift to the shelter a mile ahead, she hesitated, glancing down the deserted street, but the catcalls from a truck of rowdy men behind her made the choice feel simple, almost safe. She opened the door and slid inside, the stale, cold air wrapping her instantly. Small talk. He asked about her plans, her family, her friends. With every answer, she caught his eyes flicker in the mirror. Out the windows, the city blurred past in streaks of blue and grey. She relaxed, but then she realized the car was heading the wrong direction. Rebecca tried to shake off the unease curling in her stomach, focusing on the throb of the radio and the hum of the tires, but every time she looked up, the street names grew less familiar, catching her mid-sentence, or it while pressing a trembling hand to her nose. "What's that smell?" she finally asked. The man's knuckles whitened on the wheel. He brushed her off, but as the odor grew stronger, her nerves frayed. A trash or a lost takeout, box, nothing, just something gone bad. Don't worry. But his eyes darted to the rear view, watching her. In that moment, her entire body tensed with the sudden awareness that she might not ever make it to the shelter. But just as she began to stammer out an excuse to leave, she mentioned aloud that she was due to pick up her son and that her schedule was tracked at the shelter. The man's bravado dropped. Wordlessly, he made 2 abrupt turns and pulled up in front of the daycare, tension crackling in the stale air. Rebecca barely managed a hurried thank you before fleeing into the fluorescent safety, heart hammering, skin crawling. She never saw him again. Decomp, and remember, her skin prickling with the cold sweat of relief and terror knowing how close, how very close, she came to getting lost on the wrong side of a shortcut.